fresh right now, fresh off his clash against Safari Sound from Sweden. DJ SCOOBAY, Y.G.S, straight up Bermuda. Right now, right there. So, SCOOBAY, you got me, Virgin?
Wagwan, wagwan, wagwan.
SCOOBAY, my right hand up, Virgin. SCOOBAY, my right hand up. What an exciting clash. What do you think?
It was good, brother. It was good. To be honest, we lose to one vote. And if you look in the chat all night, I done win majority of the rounds. You know? The lock off round I feel I definitely won. Because the chat would just freeze, brother. Just freeze. Everybody had type lock off and all these things. But big up to Warrior, big up to Safari. It was supposed to be a 5-round clash. It had to go to dub for dub. Me, I try a thing with the lock off because online clash, anything can go on, right? But it was
SCOOBAY,
a
let me
good
tell you
clash.
something. SCOOBAY,
Hold on,
SCOOBAY, let
hold
me
on.
tell you something. Yeah, go ahead.
It was a good clash. I feel like now go ahead because me cross sometimes. So go ahead. But with this one, I don't know,
No, no,
brother.
no, no,
With the
no, no, no. Let
voting
me tap
system,
it. SCOOBAY, let me tap you. Don't worry. Let me say it. You don't have to say it. SCOOBAY, listen. I tuned in from this clash from the beginning. There's no way that you lost this clash. Anybody know anything about clash? They know you didn't lose. But let me get to the start. Let me get to the start. You roll a coin toss. He won the toss. Then he decided to play first. What did you think
I
about that? What did you think about that move that Safari deserved to play first? What did you think?
this is exactly what I was thinking. I thought what I went into the clash knowing because
Yes.
we all have social media, we have our SoundClouds, we have our YouTubes, right? So I see Safari just start follow the SoundCloud, follow the
Okay, I love
YouTube,
to hear
follow the
that.
Instagram. So I know they're doing their homework. You know what I mean? Which is
Yes.
nothing wrong with that. Is nothing wrong with that. But the way that they chose to go first, I said, them I gonna try beat out some of my songs. And brother, all of the shabbas with him playing first round, him knew us him afraid of them. All of the Mavados he played, Chronics, I don't have a bag of Chronics like him, but him definitely chose to go first to beat out some of the songs. And it's good because it gives me that experience of doing this. You know what I mean? Because we all have good songs, but at the end of the day, when you clash and you gotta prepare that those songs are not there for you. You know what I mean? But I plan, bro. I heard like 2 of his audios, and I knew he had some good chronics. And I said to myself, I said, well, we can't win chronics all night, you know. And that's why I'm turn on the Luciano because Clash can't nice without Lucy, brother. And you can't tell me
Listen,
say Chronic's a better artist than Lucy. So I turn on some Lucy and it worked. But yeah,
listen.
so
Skibby, let me tell you something. I book up on Downbeat, the ruler, on White Plains Road and 219th or 221st outside of Moody's a couple years ago. And he told me something. Like the first round, you won the toss and you choose to go first, you're giving up a big advantage right
yeah,
there. I'm like,
definitely.
why did he choose to play first? To me, that didn't make no sense. That didn't make much sense. Were you surprised when he chose, yo, I'm going to play first?
Yeah. Me look at me select and me say, well, we didn't even need the coin toss because if I would have won the coin toss, I would have told Warrior, let me see what them are going with. I would have made them play first.
Absolutely. What'd you think of his first round? Because he did go on his first round. He did go on his first round. I'm lighting up the chat. He did go on in his first round. What did you think of his first round?
I him go on because him playing the songs, he beating out my songs. So of course him gonna go on. He playing my songs. It's like another song is playing your dubs. So of course they're gonna try and they do good. But yeah, he played a good first round. I feel like there was a big demographic distance because some of the way I voice my dubs is like how you just said downbeat and the whole New York scene and we grow up listening to more of that side and the Jamaica side. With these European sounds, big them up because they voice and they find some different artists and I like it. And it's good because change is always good for the music. But I could hear it that the European style was coming out. You feel me? And I said, this is gonna be a wicked war because people who's in it and unbiased, they're really gonna have to make a pick of which rubber dub selections they're gonna, go with.
Boop, boop, boop. Scooby, what was your strategy coming into this clash?
Um, Yo, to be honest, man, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. When he made a speech about how the clash was supposed to happen in November, and the day before, I told him yes, let's do it. Before him
Uh-huh.
released the flyer, my father passed away
If
the day before
humble,
Thanksgiving,
good, humble condolences, Scooby.
and there's no way upon that green earth I could do that. Like focus on a funeral and during COVID times going to Boston, coming back to Bermuda with the family traveling, and during these times I gotta be there for the family. Like music is don't even come second in my life. It come like fifth, sixth. There's so much other things. I got kids, you know what I mean? I got a whole family over here. So I told Warrior, I said, bro, I wanna do the clash. But I think maybe you should put him against somebody else, and then you know I can join. But he said no, that clash has to happen. So I think it was more Safari picking me, because I know for a fact he told Iriku now on Clash Iriku. I know that.
Listen, I don't know about the Iriku business, but this is what I know. I have Clash, Y.G.S in Bermuda. I Clash, Safari in Salento, Italy. I wanted to see this clash because I know the both of you.
Right. I listened to that audio with you guys, and that seemed like more of a party,
It was. It was. The crowd
but it
wasn't
still
full,
had
but
Clash
it was a
fans.
party. It had a little bit. It had a bit. Let me ask you a question. I don't care what the voting says. I don't know what the people says. But let me ask you a question. Did you plan to lock off Safari coming into this clash? Because that's what I saw. I saw a lock off.
Let me show you. I feel like if we were outside with real fans, not just some people with love, like reggae here and there, like real, like if we were in New York, lock off would have happened. If we were in Bermuda, lock off would have happened. I don't know how to play in Europe, so I don't know how to, I don't know how this style of dub for dub is different. You know what I mean? But I try to play the dub for dub myself. I try to play my dub for dub different, but a lot of people think, oh, you have to keep voicing new songs and keep doing that. And why you play this? You played this last clash. Bro, when I was coming up listening to this song clash business, everybody agreed.
Yes.
You have certain songs that you love and you want to make an anthem. You can't make them an anthem by playing them once. You gotta play them. You gotta prove to people that that song is bad. Somebody might hear a song for the first time and say, "Oh, it's bad," but the second time they hear it, they're gonna be like, "Damn, I missed that song." So it becomes an anthem. You know what I mean? So I play my song the way I was taught to play my song.
See. Let me ask you a question. What did you think about the way Sher Khan and his selector played, especially the second round? Because I'm listening to the second round, I'm like, I don't know, Bridget. What do you think about the way they played, especially the second round?
I think they play what they like. You know what I mean? Like one of them sound where I don't know, man. I don't want to say him have money, but it looked like one of them sound where him have a little thing. So he plays the way he wants to play because he built those rhythms or he bought those rhythms to match those dubs, and so he feels it's unique to him, and he feels like this is what how he wants to present this sound. But you see, to me, a lot of times it's a hit or miss when you do that.
Yes,
People fell in love with this for like what the last 40 years, 30 years.
yes, yes.
They fell in love with it because of songs that I'm playing, familiar songs. You know what I mean? If we keep saying songs like Don Penn are regular, or Anthony Johnson, oh, they're regular. If we keep saying that, where we going with the music? Those songs are classic reggae songs. So
Facts,
I'm not gonna
facts,
stray from that.
facts,
I'm not gonna stray from that. You can't tell me because one sound I mean, one song, everybody has it in the dub plate. In the dub box. Is the reason why they have it in the dub box because it's a big song. So the regular talk, me not getting it because that's not the way I was brought up listening to reggae music.
Scooby. Let's talk about this slow killing. Because the first round, it was nice. I'm hearing the slow killing the second round. I'm like, maybe Scooby should pick it up. Well, Scooby, I mean, I lie to you. This slow killing, I'm in love with, Scooby. Tell me about this slow killing and when you decide, yo, I'm just going to kill him slowly for this 2 15-minute round.
I think I've mastered the timing down. I think I really know how to build jugglings and know what 10 minutes looks like in my crate. You know what I mean? Because when I first clashed online with Liquor Thunder, you see, when you just clash and just playing dubs and there was no real strict time limit, you can go over by 3 minutes and then catch a crazy forward. But you see, in Clash, you gotta catch that crazy forward before the time done. And I think with Little Thunder, I realized I said, fuck, I couldn't play that. I had to end it where I ended. You know what I mean? So when I went into this one, I didn't even listen to too much of them. Like, I took a look and press play on a few audios and I'm going to play my style.
Your style. Let's talk about your style. Let's talk about the fourth round. I hear Maxi Priest. That was like a victory round. We didn't need to go dub for dub. I heard a victory round in the fourth round, bro.
Yeah, well, in the fourth round, I knew I was gonna play the Cali Buds in the fourth round. So what I wanted to do is kind of shift it in a, they playing a lot of the European style music all night. I'm playing a lot of the New York and Jamaica style. So I said, let me go England now. Two Maxi Priests, two Steel Pulse, you know what I mean? And then, me and Barry's good, so Barris after Barris after Barris, it's a lock off round, and then to end off with the Calibud, I'm the only sound system who has that on dub. To get that dub was, brother.
Tell me about it. Tell me about this dub. When did you get this Calibud dub? Because I tried to get Calibud when I came to Bermuda. I couldn't find them. You guys were hiding them. Where did you get this Calibud?
No, I mean, I hide, man. You crazy, but. Nah, we know him, and we've been reasoning with him about just getting back into doing dubs. Not just for me, but we all miss it. I have some Calibuds dub plates I never really played that are fucking fire. And usually at my local things, I play them and people love them, and it brings us back to a time when he first came out with the come around and all of that. We remember those days, and we want that same vibe from him when he was doing dub plates now. But he's a father now, and things are different for everybody. So I've been trying to reason with him. Big up Big D, make the link, and then.
When did you get the dub? When did you get this Cali dub?
I don't know, brother. Can't remember. All right, me I gotta tell you. I get it this week, brother.
Bro, come in handy.
This week.
Come in handy.
Yeah. No, I sent him the flyer. And I said, bro, it's now or never, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not going to ask you ever again. Every sound has linked me. Every single big sound on God's green earth has linked me. Because I play probably the most Calibuds in the world. So everybody likes to link me. He has a sound himself, Herbalist Supreme, where he voices dub for his sound. So they probably have more than me, but me have a shitload of Calibut dub. And everybody links me for it. I hope after him seeing the forward and reacting with it, I hope he decides to do it again because he's a fucking humongous artist, man.
I have one more question, and I want to ask you this question. SCOOBAY, I'm hearing stories about when Walshy Fire first came to Bermuda, and you and him have a little I'm here. I know my story. When I first come to Bermuda, SCOOBAY, let me ask you a question. What's Bermudan's beef when Soundman are forward for the first time? You guys just want to initiate them because you never sleep in the airport the first, the night we're supposed to leave in us, SCOOBAY. You never sleep outside on the ground. Is this where you treat someone? Let me say it. before you answer my question, I'm coming back to Bermuda because Jason, big up Jason, and I'm coming back for that rockfish. I like the rockfish, Scooby, but you have to treat me better next time. Answer the question, Scooby. Why go on to Bermuda? Why y'all roughing up soul man like this?
Well, I'm gonna answer your question with Walsh. During that time, I must have had about 40 dub plate, nothing more than 40, and half of that was some local artists. So I knew Walsh because I had him. Let me show you how far back it is. We were using MSN Messenger at the time. I told him, yo, I'm gonna link you at the clash, and said, boom. And then we get to the clash, and they say, yo, me want to string up in the middle of the dance. Players ram, like 500 people. And I say, yo, me want to string up. And he look at me like, aren't you the guy that linked me on MSN? Him say that in a microphone. So obviously you get the little forward, right? Brother, that pissed me off the blood clot. I want to kill him. And keep in mind, right? The dance ram Black Chinese up bad. The mix CD era, everybody had their CD. They just sound loaded, brother. But no one shoot off of them because of Bermuda badness. You're mad. You can't come to Bermuda and you see our hotels. Just because a promoter pay for you to live, you gotta earn the respect for living in them bumbo clad hotels. You crazy?
I understand. I slept outside the airport, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about Scooby. My last question to you, Scooby. The voting. What did you think of the voting, Scooby?
I don't know, man. I was reading the chat.
So was I.
And it looked okay. I might give him one round out of the four. So when I went into my last round was a lock off round, and I feel like I win that clean. But I don't know. I think that there might have been a problem with the voting, and some people didn't get to vote. Or I don't know because even for his side, because imagine. The whole of Europe knows about Safari. Not much people besides outer Bermuda know about Young Gunz sound. You have some people in New York, you have some people in Jamaica, you have some people in Portugal, but it's not like the whole of Europe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like you had more fans in listening, but they might have not been commenting. So I don't know. So it go. I don't judge Clash off of those type of voting, bro.
Scooby, you brought it, Regin. I don't care what no voting says. I don't care what nobody says. Yo, it was exciting. Big up you, Scooby. Big up Safari. Big up Matia. Yo, this was so exciting. I wouldn't want to spend my Saturday doing anything else. Scooby, bless yourself, man. Regin, go do your thing.
Bless up.